And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the All-Stars taking on the All-Stars. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
And now,
the crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. So almost ready to get underway. So here's the lefty, Nick Lodolo.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Fly ball to right. Freeland hauls it in for the out. Take a look at the lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Now, to me, Boog, it shows the managers trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that can be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
Jose Iglesias, batting with one down, takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
He doesn't seem to let the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
And that's outside. And it's 1-2. One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Zach.
So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
The 0-1. There's a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here on opening day. Next pitch is outside. Got him. And the inning is over. On to the bottom of the first. No score. Back here with my pal Singy, and today's starter, Carlos Rodon. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, this guy's coming off a season where fell short of 200 strikeouts, which is kind of the ultimate for pitchers to get to that level. And It just tells you how nasty his stuff is, but it also leaves a little bit on the table for him to come out this season and make sure that he gets over that number so that he can go into the offseason feeling like I'm in a pretty special group.
Brandon Nimmo leading things off and takes a strike. Rodon, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a sinker. That one fouled off. High in the air, out to right. Blanco under this one. Makes the grab, one away. Let's take a look at our lineup.
David Fletcher.
Here's David Fletcher. Right through there for a strike. Rodon, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. And he takes it himself for the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Sal Frelick.
And the batter now, Sal Frelick. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. And first offering is fouled off. 2 out, space is empty. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Grabs it on the run, and that ends the inning. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles. So to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day.
No ball, 2 strikes. No, inside.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. That is his 3rd of the game. Yandy Diaz now. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
0-1. Ball 1.
Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
And that one is downstairs, and it's 2-1. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle. Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
And that's a base hit. Edgar Carroll with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
First and second, one out. Robert, the next to hit. And fouled off. And now the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball one.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one not close. And it's 2-2.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Pitch misses there. And now it's 3-2. Miguel Vargas in the on deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 on, 1 out. That one 95 to finish him off. Now the third baseman, Miguel Vargas. That's in there. Strike one. That's a strike.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
And that's downstairs. Going to count 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Right side, Fletcher. Throws to first in time. And that is that. So they strand a pair. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. We head to the bottom of the second. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Rodon back to work. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. The 0-1. On the ground to the left. To first, and a quick out, number 1.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
Now here is Logan O'Hoppe. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
I got a ball, 1 strike.
No score here in the second. Next one in the dirt. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He was all over that one. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
1 gone, runner at first. And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Ball 1 there. O'Hoppe, the base runner at first with 1 out. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
just off the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that's down and away. Got him looking. Now 2 out.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else, and you can't pull the trigger.
And here is Michael Conforto. Swinging a foul out of play. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2.
Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Good eye right there. That one misses. Full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So runner at second, 2 down. Ramos getting ready to hit. That's down and in. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Clips the corner, and the count 1-1. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That one misses. 3-2 now. Man at second. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. They limit the damage here, but a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 1-0 ball game. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in is the speedy Dairon Blanco. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Breaking ball misses down and away. The 1-1 is fouled off. Out to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. He kind of rolled over
Jose
on this pitch a little bit, but he
Iglesias.
got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jose Iglesias. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. There goes the runner. And that one fouled off. Tying run is at first here on opening day. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right
One
here.
ball, 2
In
strikes.
the dirt. Well done behind the dish. And now the lefty fights that one away. Still 1-2. Base hit right field. The throw to third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Yordan Alvarez. That clips the corner. Runners at the corners, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Ball 1.
Definitely got the hitter conscious
1 ball,
of the
2
pitch
strikes,
inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and
Inside,
third. And that's off the inside edge. Now 2-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Tying run in scoring position here in game 1 of this 3-game set. The other way, hauls it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Neto now at the plate. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Oh, 2 now. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason, and that helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
So 2 down now, and here is Andy Pajes. First pitch misses. Blanco, the runner at third. Iglesias on at first with 2 down. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. The All-Stars have the lead 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the rookie center fielder, Braden Montgomery, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Swung on, belted. Pajes flying after this one. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. Braden Montgomery with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Towards first. Diaz takes it himself. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
That's a good piece of hitting right there.
Now
it's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Fletcher in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
1-0.
And he chases a high fastball there.
1-1.
Next offering is fouled back. One, two now. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Sal Freeland.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Just missed. Base hit, center field. Aim to score is the runner from third, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well done, drives in the run. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Vinny Pasquantino digs in now. Grounded out his first time. Fastball is outside. Off the plate, and the count is 2-0. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And there's a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
And here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Right through there for a strike. First and second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Foul ball, still 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Rodon sets and deals. And a swing and a miss. And that'll keep more runs from coming in, inning over. But they pick up one run on the RBI single, and it's 2-zip. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Yandy Diaz. Foul ball there. Diaz, a former All-Star, 33 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Close, but called a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. On the corner for a strike.
Off the plate.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Now this is in the air down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Outside low, and the count's full.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Good job to fight that one off. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Stays alive. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. And after grinding through that at bat, he gets the best of him. Well, wore him down after an extended plate appearance. It ends with a knock.
At that point in at bat for a hitter, when you've seen that many pitches, you've gotten a look, you've fouled off pitches, so the confidence level is extremely high, and it seems like when you go that deep into it at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Edgar Caro, the next to hit. Liner, base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Luis.
One of the first real jams of the game for him, Boog. Back-to-back singles to start the inning, and he's had a real solid outing, but he needs to lock this situation down if he wants it to stay that way.
First and second, no outs. And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. He's 0 for 1. In the air, right field. Frelick running hard to get it. Makes a nice running catch. Runner tags at second, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Vargas.
Here's the third baseman, Miguel Vargas. This one high in the air to left center. He's got it. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and it's a 1-run game.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Right fielder,
now here is Dairon Blanco. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Rips one to right. Lunging, but can't bring it in. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Number 8, second baseman.
Jose Iglesias gets a chance to hit now. 1 for 2. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Two on, 2 outs. And that is out of play. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. That one missed. Carroll over at second. Blanco at first. 2 out of the inning.
Ball.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Next offering misses. Full count now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
9th pitch of the at-bat due next. This one in the air, right field. Freeland makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We're midway in the 4th. Cuba with the lead, 2-1. Bottom of the inning, and now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Anthony Volpe.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, these guys showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Next offering upstairs.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
The 2-2 on the way. That one just misses. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Michael Conforto will climb in. Doubled his first time up. Fought off foul. Step off, throw to first.
No, he's
back
in
safe, really close. On the ground, right side, and it gets by him. Volpe around second, heading for third. The relay, but he's in there easily.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
Couple of doubles today for the DH. Now the third baseman, Brian Ramos. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And that misses. 1-0. And another ball. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Cionel Perez up and loosening in the pen. Rodriguez, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
Well, I'd expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they walk you.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike, and the count is 3-1. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boone. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Carlos Rodon is done in this one, and it wasn't his best start, but he kept them in it to this point, and will come back with a new arm.
Now pitching.
Nick Martinez on the pitch here.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Braden Montgomery will hit next. Doubled in his first AB. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something. But you've got to make some pitches.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
The left fielder, number 20.
Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Both 2 in this one. That one's in there, 0-1.
Tough situation right here. It's so important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Yeah, that's fouled off. 0-2 now. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him.
The batter, number 8.
The cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
And now David Fletcher. There's the strike.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Volpe at third. Conforto at second. Ramos on at first with 2 down. Swing and a liner. Base hit out into right center field. 1 runs in. A second scores as well. And they lead by 3.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. At the plate, Sal Frelick. That one's in there. 0-1. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
That's a ball.
That clips the zone, and it's 1-2. Lined into right. Nabs it, and that'll do it. So 2 runs in the inning on 2 base hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. We've played 4. The All-Stars out front here, 4-1. And we're back. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Lodolo back to work. Called strike right there.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Next offering is in for a strike. Meanwhile, Activity in the bullpen. Jordan Romano getting ready to go. Luke Casey getting cranked up as well. And ball one. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Zach Neto.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
There's a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Base is empty, 1 away here on opening day. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
That one lifted to left. Makes the catch. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Paz in the box again. Takes the strike. And it's fouled away. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Soft contact in the air. And that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Not in time. It's a double.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boo. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Nick Lodolo done for the day. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching.
New pitcher now, Jordan Romano.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
So runner at second, 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. A walk, and he's also singled. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Misses off the inside, and that's ball 2. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Freeland makes the grab, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, these players putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Not close with that one, and it's 2-1. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. In the air, left field, and it drops in, and the leadoff man aboard.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Nobody out. Runner at first. And that is downstairs. Now 1-2.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
That's ball 2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
2-2. On its way to the corner. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. That misses the zone. Full count, 3-2. Pasquantino on at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. He is struck out, and he is walked. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Michael.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. That's in there. That's strike 1. Two on, 1 out. Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Fastball is outside. 1 out. Runners at first and second.
Ball 2.
In the dirt, but kept close. Two now. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Oh, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Brian Ramos now at the plate. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Right through there for a strike. First and second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5.
That's a ball.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Outside low, and a count now even up. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Edgar Caro. Fly ball down the line, and that will drop foul. Chop to the right side. Tosses to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Luis Robert now. Robert, the native of Cuba, signed with the White Sox in May of 2017. That to right. Frelick after it. Squeezes it. That's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel.
So up next,
Vargas.
Miguel Vargas.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And that one is inside, ball 1. There's a swing and a miss.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Next offering way off the plate. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him looking. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Cuba lead it 4-1. Bottom of the 6th inning. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Braden Montgomery. And there's a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Yennier Cano preparing to come on if needed. Rodriguez also getting ready. Hit in the air, center field. Pajes should have this one. And out number 1 on the grab.
The left fielder, number 20, Brandon.
Back to the top of the lineup.
Nimmo.
Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 3 in this one. In for a strike, going 1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
The 0-2. And down on strikes he goes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called 3rd strike.
And now David Fletcher. And that's in there at the knees. Cut on and lifted in the air. Corrals it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning.
Now pitching.
New arm out of the bullpen, Matt Festa. So back to the top of the order. Dairon Blanco getting ready to hit.
Blanco.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Festa, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2016. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Freeland pulls that one down, and there's one away.
The batter, number 8, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Iglesias. 1 for 3. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And makes the grab. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 44,
Jordan steps in to take his hats. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it's off the bag. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
It's a hit, and the ball hitting the bag definitely played a factor. Those moments can go either way, and it seemed to work out for the offense in that spot.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Zach Neto. That's in there. That's strike 1. Just missed. Action in the pen down there. Chase Burns, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Ottavino getting loose as well. On a line out towards center. Montgomery makes the play, and that is that.
Now pitching.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Cionel Perez.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Now, Sal Freeland.
Freeland.
And that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Freeland gets his lead at first with nobody out. Now snap throw to first. Freeland dives and can't get back in time. He's picked off.
Man, you're feeling so good. You just got the knock. You're on base, and then right away you get picked off. That's just a tough one to swallow, especially after leading off an inning with a single.
Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Now that's smacked to right center. Lays out and makes the play.
That diving catch right there is the kind of play that just fires up the team, whether it's to make more great defensive plays or to get back in the dugout and swing the sticks.
Logan Ohapi digs in now. And that drops in for a strike. Strike two.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
2 down, nobody on. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Diaz brings it in for the 3rd out.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Adam Ottavino. And now, Andy Pajas.
Venezuela,
the All-Stars in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
And that misses. And that is ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Montgomery hauls it in, and there's one away. So digging in, Yandy Diaz. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
That's outside, and that's ball 1.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And another ball. That one missed. Now 3-0. And there's the automatic. And a foul ball. Three and 2. The pitch is outside, and ball 4.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Headed down the line. Frelick running hard to get it. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball center field. Montgomery in and to his right. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Luis Robert.
And now it's Luis Robert. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
In the air, right field, Freeland. Sizing this one up. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Yariel Rodriguez.
Now just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Misses inside. Ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Adrian Morejon, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. The 1-0. The shortstop takes the ball. That's in for a strike. Check swing, called strike. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Alvarez sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Michael.
And next is the designated hitter, Michael Conforto. There's a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
One down, base is empty. That missed by a lot. And the count 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And there's a ball.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even
Third
that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Brian Ramos will hit next. Right through there for a strike. That one at 95, missed up top, and the count is 1-1. And a strike on the outside edge. And that one almost got him. And he chases that one. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1, 2, 3.
Now pitching.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Chase Burns.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Stepping in, Miguel Vargas. First pitch misses.
Oh, that's inside.
And another ball. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Late with the swing there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And they'll do it again.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
This to third. Over to first.
Got him.
Now one gone in the ninth.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dairon Blanco.
And now the right fielder, Dairon Blanco.
If there's nobody on in front of him, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Ball one there.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Now only 1 out remaining.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Jose Iglesias now at the plate. In there at the knees for a strike. This one popped up. And that'll fall for a base hit. Here's Yordan Alvarez. That's inside. Ball one.
Ball in.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
2 outs. Just missed.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Next offering is foul back. And it's ball 4. He missed down low. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Number 9.
Zach Neto getting ready to hit.
Neto.
Looked like it was a little bit up.
Ball 1, no strike.
On the ground to third, and it's just foul. That was close. And that one is inside.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Next pitch misses way outside. With the tying run at the plate, here at the top of the ninth. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. One strike away. That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving, and it sets up a critical at-bat coming up with the bases loaded here.
2 outs, bases full. And now the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
So they're all loaded up. Now this is in the air down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Base hit, 1 run in already. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. It's 4-3.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Chase Burns gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching,
Joey Lucchesi on the pitch out of the pen here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And now it's going to be Yandy Diaz. Down to their final out, but an opportunity to deliver the tying and maybe even a winning run. There's a strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. And a curve misses outside. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner around third, on his way to the plate. The throw's offline, he's safe. Tie ball game, 4-4.
That's a big-time clutch performance, Boog. Top of the ninth, your team needs you to come through, and you deliver a game-tying RBI base hit. Now let's see if they can build on that and get the lead. Put the pressure on the other side heading into the bottom of the ninth.
First and second, 2 outs. Edgar Caro, the next to hit. That one outside. And that is ball 1. Pajes, the lead runner out at second. Diaz at first, 2 out of the inning. And the count 1-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Tied at 4.
That's ball 3. 2-2 the count.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. A rally in the top of the ninth, and we've got a whole new ball game. And we are tied 4-4. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Braden Montgomery.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
That pitch in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Adrian Morejon appears to be getting loose. Iglesias, a right-hander, loosening up as well. 4-4 in the ninth. This one lifted in the air, left field. Alvarez heads towards it. And there's one down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Brandon
Next to him, Brandon Nimmo, known for his late inning heroics. That one misses. 1-0. He was late there. Strike one.
1-1.
That one off the mark. Ball two. In there at the knees. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Blanco snags it on the run.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, David.
Now it's the second baseman, David Fletcher.
Well, he came up clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Trying to send this to extra innings. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Luis Robert Jr. Man at second, nobody out. And Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner.
Now this one gets through. Around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings. Well, they didn't waste any time as they knock home the runner from second to get on the board.
Huge for team confidence and how you approach the situation. Still have a guy on base, and now they'll try to add on.
No outs, runner at first. And now here is Miguel Vargas.
Didn't always look promising, but they can still take this series with a win.
Yeah, I think part of that goes into it's just so hard to come up with hits. In today's game, starters don't go deep, and so hitters are seeing multiple pitchers every night, and that makes it more challenging just to come up with a single. That's outside. And the count now 2-0. On the ground, could be 2. On to first. One away in the top half of the 10th.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dyrone.
Now at the plate, Dyrone Blanco. A little bit low. Ball one. And a fastball clips the outside corner for a strike. One out, the runner at second, and here in extra innings. Late swing fouled off.
That's a ball.
Hard hit right side. And he handles it himself for the out. Now the number 2 hitter, Jose Iglesias. Fouled off left side. Robert on third with 2 out. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And that'll do it. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 5-4 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Raisel Iglesias.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Sal Frelick digs in now. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out. A move being made at third. And here's the pinch runner, Miles Mastrobuoni. And now Vinny Pasquantino. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Well, first pitch, and he just misses.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Lifted in the air, out to left. It drops in, gets away a little bit. In to score from third. And again, we are tied.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
One down. Logan O'Hoppe will hit next. Up and in, and it's 1-0. Just missed. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 3.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
1 down, winning run out at first.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Oh, look at the stop. Off balance feed, there's one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Now we go to the 11th. Here's the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. Lucchesi back to work.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. 1 up, 1 down. So the go-ahead run at scoring position. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Zach Neto. Just missed. Swing and a miss. And 1-1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Next offering is in for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Out to short, Volpe. Slings to first in time. So 2 down now, and here is Andy Pajas. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That catches the corner.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Man on second, 2 down. Ripped on a line to center. Drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
All set for the bottom of the 11th. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes. Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Good eye in that spot.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That one just misses the outside corner. And now 3-2. Michael Conforto in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Oaxaca rounds third, headed for the plate. Crosses the winning run, and they walk it off in the 11th.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
Six-5 the final here today. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.